So, should probably get back to shooting some of these, huh? Been a while. Yeah. So with that being said, welcome back to the Muscle Bound Geek. Hey everybody. I know, been a long time, been up to some stuff. Moved around, forgot, said I was going to do it. Yeah, well, I'm sure you know how it is. Moved to North Carolina, moved back, now it's snowing, good time, blah blah blah. Whatever, let's get to it. So, we're back. Let's start with something fun. I want to get back into it, give you something, healthy, inspirational, information. But you know what? Let's start with something fun. And we'll do something different, more informative later today or tomorrow. How's that sound? Super great, awesome, wonderful. So today, right now, talk to you about tattoos and training. I love them. You love them. And if you don't love them, you should love them. Those are fun. At least half. At least the training part. And why else are you watching this, right? So I plan, anyway, to sleeves, huge back piece, a lot of stuff planned, set for me. But, obviously, I also want to, get big and strong and muscles and all that. So, can you have both? Absolutely. Do you have questions? Of course you do. Why do you have questions? I had questions, so you obviously have questions. So let's start with some questions. So let's say you want to get like a nice quarter sleeve, nice bicep piece, something. You want to get a sleeve. Yeah, there we go. I want to get a sleeve. But you're planning to get, huge. Won't the tattoo get stretched? Will it change how the tattoo looks? Yes and no, and it's more of a no. So, obviously you're getting big, your skin is going to stretch, but the skin on your arm doesn't stretch where you would, get a tattoo, basically. So, tattoo... Alright. Quarter sleeve, full sleeve, what are you worried about the most? You want to get the big biceps, you want to get the big triceps, you want to get the big forearm, you want that. Tattoo, oh no, I get huge, I'm gonna get a nice pretty face and she's gonna get all mutated. No. The skin stretches for the most part, and the majority actually, with the arm, is under your armpit. You look at someone who's lost a ton of weight or gained a huge amount of muscle back from being like really chubby or something. Where's the stretch marks? It's the armpits. Where are the skin tags? They're in the armpits. Unless you're getting a tattoo in the armpit, which, fuck that. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. No, you got nothing to worry about. If anything, the skin on the biceps and the triceps, the forearm, it's gonna stretch so little that, one, it's not going to change how the tattoo looks, or it's gonna stretch just a little bit, and if you go to a good tattoo artist, they'll plan for that, and it's gonna make it look better. At least that's what I was told, and from what I've seen. So, yeah, there's a lot of pros out there covered in ink, and they look great. Jim Stepani, baby, PhD, right? Doctor. Gotta show him respect. So no, don't worry about that. And honestly, skin's gonna change through your whole life. So eventually, just live it. But no, it's not going to be a drastic change, or you're going to get Marilyn Monroe and she's going to look like the friggin' Blob. Obviously, another important question. Tattoos need to heal. So, do you stop training if you have a fresh tattoo? No, not really. Not necessarily. You obviously need to allow it to heal. But you just kind of compare it to like a really intense workout. Like, let's say you did a really intense leg day. Remember how you felt the next day or the day after? The last thing you wanted to do was even walk, let alone someone's like, hey, you want the leg press again? Fuck you. No, obviously we don't. Your muscles obviously gotta recover after the trauma. So is your skin. let's break it down really. What's a tattoo? You know, you're getting stabbed a shitload of times. You're obviously going to swell. It's really the first 10-15 days that are the most important for your tattoo to heal. So, blah blah blah. Basic maintenance. Keep it moist. There's obviously stuff your tattoo artist will tell you. Avoid the sun. Don't go swimming in the chlorine, and you obviously want to avoid friction. It's basically a fresh wound. You don't want to be, rubbing up and down on something. So, more or less, it's basically common sense. First part, you're obviously going to be sore. So, let's say you got a piece on your quad, hitting the leg press and doing squats and shit, and it's not going to be something you're going to want to be doing just because of the pain alone. But it's kind of just really common sense. Obviously no friction or anything, so let's say you got an arm piece and your arm's swollen, don't hit the preacher curls, if anything, if you really want to do the arms, dumbbells and barbells, obviously your arm wouldn't be grinding up against something, or if your arm's really sore, do a leg day, or if you got a leg piece, do a chest day. It's just very simple stuff. Follow your instincts, be smart, use common sense, listen to your tattoo artist on maintenance. And of course, another one. Let's say you have tattoos already, but you want to do a big body transformation. This is kind of the opposite of what we talked about before. I already have tattoos. I'm going to get bigger. Will the tattoos, as I grow, obviously, or shrink down, will it obscure the way my physique looks? Obviously, you're busting your ass in the gym. You don't want your tattoo to outshine what you did, right? They actually make a perfect pair. You look at Dave Bautista, from the WWE, played Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Abbott, Jim Stepani, like I said before. They got these strong, bold tattoos, and they really make every muscle and just their size pop. Like that dragon piece on Batista, he's got a massive back. And if you've been watching wrestling as long as I have, you've seen him get bigger and bigger and more cut. It just makes the tattoo look better. It makes his back look more impressive. This also has to do with planning, in my opinion. The sleeve piece I'm planning to get, I want it to, move with the musculature, so when my muscles grow, it makes the tattoo look that more impressive. Obviously not saying, you have other pieces, they're not going to look really cool. Just saying, it's art. Your body, those natural curves and everything, you want things to match. But that's a whole other thing. So yeah, if your tattoo's confirmed, your musculature, size, shape, flow, everything I just said, your body's gonna look more impressive, the tattoo's gonna look more impressive. So, best case scenario, you want to do drastic training, you want to do heavy tattoos, plan them together so they can both grow and both look as impressive as possible. So, that was some fun rambling for my first time back after a while. Let's call it a while, huh? So if you have any more questions as per usual, especially tattoo questions, ask me. If I don't know the answer, I know a great tattoo artist, I'll ask him. As for the geek moment of the day, Christ, what's the freaking point anymore, right? Holy shit, geekdom has taken over the freaking world right now. God, what's the most recent stuff that happened? Marvel has a huge announcement that's coming out in a few days. They've been just cranking out Avengers Age of Ultron stuff. They released Jason Momoa. Hey, he's a good example of a jack tattoo guy. Him as Aquaman. Some people are complaining. Actually, that's in my head. That's basically what I imagined him as, so I'm actually really happy about that. Oh, jeez. Well, there's going to be an Alien 5, the director of District 9. He's doing an Alien sequel immediately. It's going to follow Aliens, but he says it's not going to retcon Alien 3 or Alien 4. It's confusing as shit, but I don't care. I'm hyped. So, hey, I'm a freaking alien, Mark. Oh, man, what next? There's been some information about the synopsis of Pacific Rim 2, whether or not it's true or not. Oh, man. Secret Wars, and, been buying comics like crazy. It's insane, so I don't know what to tell you. Just kind of go on the internet and be overwhelmed by it. Okay, so remember, everybody, stop sitting around dreaming. Get up, start doing. I'm gonna make another one today or tomorrow. I'm not just saying that and disappearing again. Alright, see you guys later.